You got a successful podcast.
Yeah.
You're basically a qualified pro athlete, even though you haven't played, but you could play pro.
Yeah, yeah.
What else don't you do, or do you? Can you cook?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not.
No, here we go.
I couldn't cook like 2-3 years ago, but the last like 2 years I've been learning to cook.
And we're not talking about like Hot Pockets. We're talking about
I learned jollof rice. I learned they taught me how to knead bread, so I can make bread from scratch now. Yeah. What was the other one? I did like
Blessings. Can she cook? Don't lie, bro. Okay. Don't put them on, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just think like in terms of volleyball, I'm probably top 10% in terms of volleyball skill. I would say, yeah, just for how far I've taken the sport.
What about like beach? Would you do beach pro volleyball?
Oh gosh, I'm not as good at beach. I don't think I'd have the time to get as good at beach. That's just a different game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very different. You have to be a lot more of like an all-around player, and I was more specialized.
Wow, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. Last part.
I've always just really liked hobbies. Like I've just always been very into my hobbies. Like just very much. Like I play guitar, I play piano. Like I just have always. I'm
feeling kind of insignificant here. I'm feeling threatened.
What are you talking about? You
play guitar. You're doing all this stuff. What do you have, a Fender Strat, or are you playing acoustic?
Acoustic.
You look like an acoustic girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
I just learned guitar like 2 or 3 years ago. I started learning, so that's like more of a newer thing.
How do you have time for all this? Well, you're not married and you don't have kids, so that's one thing.
I mean, how do I put it? I just don't. I've never had a super crazy like social life. Sorry, but I don't know. I did like when I moved in college. I went out of college. I just really decided like I wanted to build skills that I could use the rest of my life, and I wanted to teach to my kids because I really want my kids to be musical and athletic. And I was like, if my parents were musical and athletic, they could have started training me younger. So I'm trying to build the next generation.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's insane. I mean, I don't even know where to go from here.
I just feel like, kids, you can mold them to be very talented at things.
Oh, I had a question. Yeah, keep talking though. I had a question from somebody. They sent me a DM. I'm sorry, I got to ask this. They asked a question. Why don't you do more collabs with so and so? Hold on one second here. Where is it at? It was a good question, Aaron. He said, can you ask her if she would do more collabs with Allie Drummond?
Oh, Allie.
And Amy Dangerfield.
I don't know who Amy is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Allie, I used to collab with her all the time, but she's having a baby, so she's just been...
Oh, she's busy.
Yeah,
I reached out to her. I didn't hear back from her.
Yeah.
And then what's the other gal? She was Kevin Samuel's buddy. She was just on your podcast.
Melanie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still
great.
cool with her?
Well, I think so. I think she kind of just wanted to duck out of the drama.
Yeah,
so I think she was just kind of trying to stay out of all the drama. So I think we're okay, but I don't know.
I messaged her. She got back to me, but then she didn't follow up.
Oh, so. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think she's busy too. She's got like kids and stuff.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know.
Yeah. She used to have like a whole kids channel like that she did with her children.
Oh, she was married before?
Yeah, she was
That's
married.
right. She talked about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So any guest you could have on, it would be Thomaso. And what podcast do you want to be on that you haven't been on? We talked about Joe Rogan show.
Probably Joe Rogan.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I want to red pill him about divorce because from what I've seen, maybe he has more red pill. I haven't watched him.
Joe. I say this, and not to disrespect. I think he's an amazing guy. Okay. His jiu-jitsu game's way better than mine. He'd kill me. He's a black belt. But I think he plays it a little safe.
Yeah.
Right. But he's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Like Tate and these guys. I mean, he's got a phenomenal podcast. I think the best thing he could do is have you on his show. I think that would be phenomenal.
Yeah, I think I can do safe for a podcast. I won't call any women whales, Joe. I promise.
Yeah,
I
so
promise.
Joe, so if this goes back on your stories or anything, everybody that sees this,
we'll clip it.
put Pearl on Joe Rogan's show. Okay,
Yes.
anybody else's show you'd be on?
I'm going on Timcast soon, so that was one I wanted to go on, but I'm doing that this month.
Wow.
Who else? Is there anyone I've said I want?
What about what's the British guy that had Tate on twice? He tried going after him once. Pierce.
Oh yeah, I totally would go on Pierce Morgan. Oh, do you know who I want to go on? I want to go on. I want to go on H3. They recently reached out. I want to go on these liberal podcasts and just stir a ruckus. Yes, I would like to go on The View. I would like to go on just some of these like shows where they just hate men. I would love to go on Lana Rhoades' podcast, Mia Khalifa's podcast. Like
Mia Khalifa.
Put me on with the ladies.
Yeah, they don't want to put you on.
I don't know why.
8 at the Table in New Jersey. That's a good one. You should try to get on that
I've done that.
You were on 8 at the Table?
Yes, I was.
I've been trying to get on. I actually had Rico out here.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, he was on my show. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Wow. See, I'm trying to keep up with her. Blessings, I'm trying to keep up with her. Wow, that's good. Is there any other questions or anything you want to talk about? Any topics? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to, anybody you want to respond to? Feel free platform.
Anyone I want to respond to? Not really. There's some ladies that are a bit obsessed with me, so I find them very fun.
Like who?
I'm not going to name names.
Okay, well,
but I will. You know, she knows. They know who they are. And some grown men with like drama channels.
What do you mean fun? Like, what are they doing?
What are they? They just are like picking together clips and like, you know, digging up my ex-boyfriend and you know, making up lies about him too. And I think they're hilarious to be honest.
But a lot of people, I've never seen them.
Yeah.
What about, hey, I do want to go back to this. I think it's an interesting topic because whole society's trying to force feed us this whole being overweight is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Let's stop screwing whales, man. Stop it. You make them think they're hotter than they are. If she's over 200 pounds, leave.
Okay,
Leave.
fair statement.
Stop it. Because now you're giving them the attention and the validation. They need to lose weight. Society depends on it.
Save society. You have had them actually show up at your place in London? You said that they were attacking you and your family?
Oh, no. They attacked, well, they did dox my parents' address, the whales, the fat community. They also were harassing my little sister. They didn't show up to my address. I was speaking to a whale on the street.
I saw that. She attacked you. Yes. She assaulted you.
Yes. She knocks the mic out of my hand. So I would just say the whale community, you guys need to lose weight because you're clearly mentally unstable based off of all of this.
So how come, okay, well, I have a question, and maybe because you're nice about it, but when you have them on your show,
yes,
and you ask all the women how they rate themselves, and the fat women, the heavier women say they're 10s, like nobody really says anything.
Yeah, I need to be a little bit more.
Well, just bring me on the show. Because here's the thing. If you say you look like Lizzo, and then they get offended, but you just said it's okay to be fat and overweight and be attractive. But then if I say you look like Lizzo, you're offended. You see what I mean? Yeah. I saw that on a meme. I'm biting that from somebody. I'm copying it. Yeah. It's a hypocritical statement. And it's not. And here's the part. Your visceral fat, your internal organs, the fat in your stomach is so unhealthy. It's not even. I'm not making fun of you, but you're using that as an excuse not to take care of yourself. It's driving up our healthcare costs. It's. I don't even know why people accept it. And you're heavier than the men you're dating.
Well, and the question I have for them, it's like if we saw an alcoholic getting drunk every day, everybody we wouldn't want to see that. But we have people that are severely overweight just walking around and like there's no problem. You need to put your blubber on a magazine.
Yeah, but it's shifted now. Now you're seeing that, like Victoria's Secret does it and all this stuff.